Hello folks, this is Glynn Hodges. We're at Barnes & Noble's bookstore in Chattanooga, Tennessee, right outside of Hamilton Place Mall. And today I have the pleasure of having with me Gary Highfield. Gary is a name, a person that I've known for quite a few years. I just really hadn't known him that well. I was kind of introduced to his name again yesterday by a local real estate developer, George Elder. And he mentioned something about Gary having a book signing today, and I said, "Oh, all right, I'll just go see what that's about." Had no idea that this was the man that I bought cell phones from my company back in 1990, and today I still have that same cell phone number. Gary, tell us a little bit about what inspired you to write this book. It's entitled "When Want To Becomes Have To."
You know, probably the most important thing I could say about that is, you know, we've all got chains in our life that need to be broken, and that was the mission I was on, breaking those chains. What was holding me back from having a life that I wanted for my family, the life I wanted, for my children, my wife, and so I had to go to work on myself, breaking some chains that were making me less valuable. I had to become worth more valuable to the workplace. And so I went to work on that and started making some personal changes, not only in the things I was reading or not reading, but along the lines of how I dressed, how I thought. For example, goals, learning to set goals. What do goals do for you? Goals, I believe, level the playing field. If you don't have the education, if you don't have the money, you don't have the income, what can you do to level the playing field? And I believe goals do that. When you have goals, it centers your focus. It changes what you think about, and what that's really doing is it's opening your mind up, to what's possible. If you write your goals down, it's going to do a number of things. One is it's going to make you hear things that you've never heard before. It's going to make you see things you've never seen before. It's going to make you more aware of things that you weren't aware of, and it's going to change your whole daily outlook, and it's going to level the playing field. If you continue to have those goals and continue to stay focused, it's going to bring you up to the person that has more than you, that has more education than you, has more experience than you, has all the alls that you don't have. But if you continue to press on with those goals, I believe it will change your life. It will change anybody's life. It changed my life for sure.
Do you think that maybe you visualized obtaining those goals before you reached them? Did you visualize how you would feel, how you would act?
I think you do. I think all of us, vision. There's a saying: we all know a Cadillac when it goes by. There's somebody said one time, "There, except for me, goes I," and we all have these aspirations, but moving from what you've dreamed about, what you are wishing for, to reality requires change. You've got to make some changes, and I knew I had to make some changes. I didn't have the friends that were lifting me up, so I had to change my friends. That's just one little small piece of that puzzle, is changing the friends that you're around. Who are you around? What are they doing for you? Are they lifting you up, pulling you down, or holding you back? Are they encouraging you or discouraging you? So just those small little things that are subtle, they seem subtle, but very impactful.
Would you kind of relate it to sports? Say, for example, playing golf. What if you played every week with people that played on the same level that you played? Would you get any better?
No, you wouldn't.
So what you're saying is you need to play with those that may be at a level that you want to get to?
Right. If you're the smartest guy in the room, you probably need to...
You need some more?
You need to find another room.
Gary, could we step back? Could you tell me about those shoes there? Can we get a shot of this? There's a pair of work boots and a pair of dress shoes. They look like Johnston Murphy shoes, but I don't know what kind are they.
Those are Alden's.
Alden shoes.
Yes.
And could you tell me a little bit about them?
This is your typical work shoe. It's a steel toe boot that anybody that works in a steel shop or works around construction is going to be required to wear a shoe like that. It's going to keep you from smashing your toe off if something falls on you. And those were my shoes. I made a decision one day. I took those shoes off and I said I'm never going to put those shoes back on, and I haven't. But I kept those shoes. I've kept those shoes in my closet for 20 years, 25 years now, and I set them right where I could see them. When I opened my closet door and felt like life was tough or I was having a bad day, I could remember.